Hey, how's it going? Welcome to News Act, Tuesday 9th November 2021. We'll look front papers. First up, New York Times, America back open. You can go there if you want. Down here, Travis Scott, Astroworld tragedy. Beside that, Romania, COVID, line go up. USA Today, Astroworld tragedy. Biden Harris approval rating, line go down. Haha. America back open. Wall Street Journal, America back open. Tesla shares, line go down. Haha. Professional live streamers say playing games hard work. That's talking about Twitch streamers, saying they have to sit there for 12 hours. They're worried about eating on camera. They're worried about going for a bathroom break in case they lose viewers, much like the people in the Amazon warehouses worried about going for bathroom breaks, have to piss in bottles. National Post from Canada, poppies on the front. A Liberal New Democratic Pact. Okay, these two lads are going to try to keep a minority coalition government going. The Tories are calling this radical, that they'll spend too much, etc., etc. It wouldn't be hard to be radical compared to the Tories anyway. Grandma from Cuba, quote down the bottom from Fidel: when you have honour, that is what you show honour. Yes, thank you, Fidel. South Africa might have to rerun elections, says Radebe. Some of the municipalities weren't clearly decided in South Africa. Jerusalem Post, Pegasus software used to hack phones of Palestinians tied to banned NGOs. Yeah, banned by Israel, of course. Tehran Times, nuclear talks. Down the bottom, Iran reminds the UK to repay old debt. UK owe Iran £400 million because the Shah of Iran paid for these tanks right before the Islamic Revolution in 1979 and they never delivered the tanks. The Shah of Iran, of course, famously reinstalled by a coup d'etat which was supported by the Yanks and the Brits, in which they also brought back the foreign oil firms under their control. Good times. The Hindu, still big rain in Chennai, getting bad. The Australian, road to Damascus, that's talking about the conversion to electric vehicles. Above that, democracy, handshake, sex, Big Mac, Brussels sprouts. Gen Z kill them all. Good to see they're getting the heat now instead of us millennials. Global Times from China, America back open. Olympic Winter Games prepared for extreme weather. Okay, might be too hot for the bobsleigh. Irish Examiner, property. A Monaghan chicken is the same as a Tyrone chicken. That's true. I've had chicken from both counties. This talking about the upcoming trade war over Brexit. This guy, who's a professor of economics, is basically saying that you can't impose sanctions on, say, Irish chicken, for example, because the supply chain is too interconnected north and south. Irish Times, true crime, COVID. Irish Daily Mail, money won't solve housing. That's true unless you have a lot of it and can just buy your own house. Talking about the government pumping money into the market. Irish World, Ireland and EU predict Brexit or trade war. Yeah, it's going to happen. Apparently, some people think it might happen after Christmas because they don't want the supply chain issues for Christmas, but some people might think it happens this week. My bet would be on after Christmas. Belfast Telegraph, workers left stranded as attack fears halt buses. So 2 buses burned out in the last week. Some of the buses aren't running. People are afraid to get the bus, obviously. True crime underneath that. Herald from Scotland, poppy on the front. There's Barry Obama at the COP26, which is still ongoing apparently. They've got the lesser known actors up now, the less powerful people. Financial Times, Barry Obama, inflation. Top right, hard to see, but it says Rolls-Royce win funds for a reactor push. So Rolls-Royce have got £400 million in funding to develop small nuclear power generators, which are just mini nuclear power stations. I guess on the face of it a good thing. I'm pro-nuclear, but would rather it was nationalised than privatised. But hoo-ha, there you go. The Guardian, Johnson is leading the Tory party through the sewers, says Starmer. Yeah, much like Starmer is leading the Labour party through the sewers. Underneath that, America open for business. The Times, COP26, anger as Boris skips sleaze, showed down in the comments. Some debate yesterday, didn't show up. The Independent, 4 stories on top. Diane Abbott, COP26 is too white and privileged. For the love of God, while she is saying that, it is true. I'm not sure if having a more diverse cast of characters at COP26 would make a difference. You know, we can have COP26 with white and privileged people doing absolutely nothing, or we can have a diverse COP26 also doing absolutely nothing. Beside that, refugees, climate, social media, the pollution destroying northern Syria. Let's talk about the northeast of Syria in particular. In this part of the world, fighters and warplanes have targeted oil facilities through the years, and then when ISIS moved in, they took over whatever was left and kind of cobbled together the parts to take out oil and fuel the caliphate. So then they got targeted by the US-led coalition. They also bombed all the infrastructure. And what you have now is that there's been little reconstruction or maintenance of the few facilities, leading to inevitable oil leaks and rampant dumping of oil waste, and the pollution has just scorched the earth. It's really, really bad. One guy in this article, he was quoted as saying, "There is no future here. This is our future. You will die because of starvation or die because of pollution." Underneath that, Tory sleaze scandal. Daily Telegraph, Belarus pushes migrants to the EU border. Pretty crazy situation at the moment. Lukashenko has been sanctioned by the EU. He's not happy, so he's now given migrants visas to go to Poland, saying there you go, cross the border. But they cross the border into Poland and then get illegally pushed back into Belarus by the Polish authorities. The only problem is that when they go back to Belarus, the Belarusian authorities won't accept them once they've crossed the border into Poland. They're not allowed back in. So a lot of people are now stuck in limbo in this zone. The Poles have made a 3-kilometre exclusion zone their side of the border, so no one is allowed in apart from the people that live there. So a lot of people don't know what's going on. They're keeping it very covered up. Really bad humanitarian situation. Refugees being used as pawns, of course, as always in bigger political games. Daily Express, there's Boris at a hospital with no mask on, for the love of God. Daily Mirror, there he is. Look, everyone's wearing a mask except Boris. I guess we can see his lovely face in the photo opportunity. iNewspaper, there's Boris again, no mask on. Daily Mail, story here about an MP earning millions apparently while remotely voting from the Caribbean. It says there, Geoffrey Cox, a QC and former Attorney General, is advising the government of the British Virgin Islands, which is of course part of the Virgin Islands archipelago, which is where Little St James is located, the island owned by the paedophile billionaire financier Jeffrey Epstein, RIP, good friend of Prince Andrew. The Metro, there's Boris again, no mask on. Daily Star, want to buy a bag of cheesy Wotsits? Apparently there's a crisp shortage in the UK and some people are selling packs for £8 on eBay. You know what they say, tough times create hard men. Julian Assange is still in jail in the maximum security Belmarsh prison. One of the crimes he is accused of is releasing files which showed that the COP26 and various other climate summits were being spied on by various actors in order to thwart any meaningful action. So there you go, the liars run free while the truth remains locked up. If you want to stay off corporate state media for the day, just click the link in the description. Alright, good luck.